When it comes to conversations around GTA 6, there's a few that keep making the rounds. Will the graphics really be that good? How is the weapon storage gonna work? And is Lucia's jiggle physics gonna— Oi! Cold shower now. In today's video, we go over the recent conversations surrounding the rumors that if you want to be a certified Vice City nutjob, packing RPGs and rolling heavy with some serious heat, then you're gonna have to get real comfortable with your personal vehicle. For the campaign cowboys, this is gonna work a treat with realism, but how's this gonna transition over to online? I doubt you're gonna enjoy having to stick to one vehicle every time you need to go and make it rain like old DT just made it rain. No, for the love of God, please do not finish that joke. Anyway, enjoy it, you mug, and don't be a weasel cheese all your life. Click the subscribe button and let's get amongst it. So then, a recent post on Reddit got the Friend brothers in hot discussion. The post asks the question, would you like weapons to be stored in your car trunk? There's a whole bunch of replies, so we'll dive into them in just a sec, but let's give old MCT's two shakes on it because, brother, I've got some thoughts. Now, for us story mode little gremlins over here that are looking forward to the campaign a lot more than online, storing your heavy weapons in the trunk of your vehicle is some legit business I can get behind. It makes the game feel more realistic, it'll definitely help the weapon wheel look more realistic, you won't be pulling RPGs out of your ass crack anymore, so I'm up for it 100%. And I'd even go further and say this'll also help with the stability of certain missions. Sometimes in GTA 5, it would feel a little unrealistic if, let's say for example, if I can just whip out a rocket launcher and blast a group of enemy NPCs. It limits the experience and makes the fact that you are just playing a video game that more obvious. Some little weasels enjoy stupid shit like this, and I get that it is just a video game, but call me a little softy top all you want. When I'm enjoying the campaign, I want to enjoy the campaign. If you want to just be a loose cannon making zero sense and blowing everything up for the sake of little dick syndrome, let me introduce you to GTA Online. But let's say you've got a mission where you need to track down some drug money, and halfway through you have to swap vehicles for whatever reason and you're in a rush, so you don't end up rolling heavy with the sniper, the assault rifles, the rocket launchers. If it comes to a shootout, and let's face it, it's GTA, it'll always end up in a shootout, that level of realism people are crying out for, it'll be there for you. You'll literally be getting amongst it on the street level. So weapons in the trunk for me is a winner when it comes to story mode. Here's the big pullback. How the hell is this gonna work in online? Again, I enjoy online for the most part, but I think what works for online is that line between realism and the fact that you are now playing an online video game with other players from around the world. I don't need to see the beer in my bottle swill with bubbles. I need maximum efficiency when I'm getting griefed or if I'm in the middle of a heist and the guy I'm doing it with just screwed up, we just blew up the car, and now we're in the middle of a shootout with the police. If the weapons in the trunk thing is what the weapon storage is going to be in online, I think that's going to limit and hinder a lot of part-time pussy boys that genuinely want to play this thing at 1,000 miles an hour. And I don't know how it works in Red Dead Online because I've barely played it and it was years ago when I did. So you guys are going to have to let me know in the comments if the horse storage works in Red Dead Online. Is it something different? Is there some way of getting around it? But that's, to me, one of my only drawbacks. If it's weapons in the trunk, I'm down for it. But if it comes to online, it's a sticky wicket. And while we're talking wickets, by the way, cricket. I'd rather watch paint dry on Jason's rusty nutbag. So anyway, there's a whole bunch of comments on the actual Reddit post, so let's get into them and see what everyone else is saying. My guess is that your primary car will be treated similar to your Red Dead Redemption 2 horse, where you could switch between personal weapons items stored and carried. The issue with this is what happens when some mug steals or blows up your car? What happens to the weapons? I'm for it. I liked it in Red Dead Redemption 2. It makes you really think about your loadout. Again, I gotta say for me, it comes back to this line of realism. This isn't the setting of the Old West on horseback. You're gonna be in the middle of Rockstar's version of Florida. You're gonna have hundreds of things happening at once. Are you really going to want to be tactical and really think about your loadout when playing GTA GTA Online. Some missions and some heists will call for it, but come on, Chief, I'm not buying it. 9 times out of 10, you're going to want to unleash hell on Vice Beach. Because you're a bored bastard on a Saturday night, stick on that 80s radio station and check out that 6-star wanted level, you punk bitch. I'm telling y'all, they're going to do it like the gun locker in GTA Online. It'll mean you can pick and choose what weapons you want in your gun wheel or put away into storage. It's the only way to make everyone happy on the issue. This is a decent shout. It's got its drawbacks, but I reckon this fits better than the weapons in the trunk, at least for online. To use a hypothetical, most of the missions or heist prep you do in GTA Online starts from an apartment, the sub, or a business, right? So if you've always got a gun locker at the start of every mission or every heist prep, you make sure you've got your weapons you want equipped to your character. And then, if you do end up in multiple vehicles, you aren't caught lacking without your heavy shit. The drawback being, with the map being so huge, you're probably going to have to go to weapon stores or trek constantly to things like safe houses or businesses just to change your loadout. The other issue as well is the ammunition problem. By now, most people know you can quickly restock your ammo using the interaction menu. But if Rockstar are going to add these realistic ways to carry weapons, does that then counteract the quick ammo stock? Say what you want, when I'm pinned, that interaction menu is a goddamn lifesaver. If they took that out, that'd suck some balls there, Chief. But look, I'm intrigued to know what you make of all this. I reckon this is one conversation that completely splits story mode and online right down the goddamn middle. Do you want realism and weapons in the trunk, or do you enjoy an unlimited amount of weapons from the phantom weapon wheel? Or maybe you've got a thought as to how Rockstar should implement new weapon storage. Thoughts, theories, opinions, drop them in the comments. As always, we want to give one final shout out to the Friend Brothers for the continued support on this channel. You stay safe on those streets, you little punk, and as always, sucker, look at your scumbag.